Yeah, actually, I see some viewer here. The class will start in maybe a few minutes. Yeah, just be patient for a while. Yeah, just wait for a while. I guess the class will start in maybe 5 minutes. Just wait some student to join first. And then let me open the paper also. I guess some students still haven't joined yet. Let me go to check out what is happening right now. All right, if still don't have any student to join, then we'll start in maybe 2 minutes. All right, so please stay tuned for a while. Okay, I guess maybe only a few of us. So first thing is I will share this question to you, to all of you. Okay, first just want to test, can all of you actually read the question? Yes, good. Then I will actually start the screen recording as usual. Okay, so it will start in a few seconds. All right, so today we are going to discuss about the Terengganu's paper. I guess this is 2016, paper 1 for SPM Add Math. All right, so okay, let's have a look on the first question. Okay, this one is the set questions. I mean SET set. Okay, state the relations between the set R and set S. Basically, this one is many to many. Just in case some of you might not able to see the thing so clearly, so I will actually put out a point for you. Yeah, this is all the point here. So if this one is my x-axis and this one is my y-axis, okay, you can see I have 4, 6, and 8 here. And this one you can see basically I will have 12, 16, and 20. So you want to see their relationship is something like 4 itself, basically they'll connect to all three. They'll connect to 12, 16, and 20. However, for 16 itself, actually 4 will connect to 16 and 8 also will connect to the 16. So in this case, it's just the many to many type. Okay, this is very easy. And then represents the relation in the form of order pair. So what you need to do is just write them in order pair. So normally I will use this the set symbol. So 4 basically will pair with 12. Just like coordinate lah. This one is your x coordinate, this is y coordinate. All right, so the next one 4 actually will pair with 16. And then the next one to 4 will basically pair with 20. And then I continue, 6 will pair with 12. And then 8 will pair with 16. Okay, then I will close the bracket. Okay, just 1 mark for both of these. It should be quite easy. Okay, so let's move on to the second question. Okay, given that the function, hx equals to 6x plus a and h inverse x equals to 2bx plus 5 over a. So for this kind of question, first thing come into my mind is make both of them become like hx or make both of them become the h inverse x. Then you do the comparison. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to make it slightly bigger a bit, maybe 250%. Okay, so yeah, so I guess make this one into h inverse x will be easier. So what I will do is I will just let y become hx, so equal to 6x plus a. So basically, I want to make my x as a subject. Y minus a over 6 equals to x. All right, so I just move everything to the other side. So I will get h inverse x basically equals to, x minus a over 6. Okay, I just substitute it back. So therefore, I want to change into that pattern. So I will separate the fraction. So I will get basically get 1 over 6x minus a over 6. All right, so then I will do the comparison between this one and this one. So first thing is I will comparing the coefficient of x. Or I will say I'm comparing the x. So that means I will take whatever in front of my x here is 2b. In front of my x here is 1 over 6. So I will know 2b equals to 1 over 6. B basically equals to 1 over 12. Then I will comparing the constant, mean the term without the x, right? So without the x, the constant term over here will be 5 over 18. This one is negative a over 6. So negative a over 6 equals to 5 over 18. So negative a is equals to 5 over 3. So basically a equals to negative 5 over 3. I hope I don't make any carrier mistake here. Okay, so if you find out if I do any mistake, please let me know. Okay, so just starting the paper, but it already start to hang. My God, I really hope they fix this one like very, very soon. Because it's so troublesome for me. I guess one of the reasons maybe I zoom until very big and then maybe he couldn't support until that big. Anyways, let's continue about this one. Okay, given the quadratic equation, I mean 4x squared minus 4mx plus 3m equals 0 is satisfied by one of the value. By one values of x. Find the values of m. All right, so I guess these questions they say only satisfy one values of x. I assume they only touch one point. Touch one point actually means its tangent. So I will try to solve this one by doing b squared minus 4ac equals 0 because only touch one point. So my b is negative 4m. So I say negative 4m squared minus 4. My a is 4, my c is 3m. So it's 4, 3m equals to 0. Okay, so this one will be 16m squared. Minus 48m. Okay, so equals 0. Then I will try to factorize out 16m. I will get m minus 3 equals to 0. So m equals to 0 or m will equals to 3. I guess it's just like this. I hope I'm correct. However, I have the marking scheme with me, so I can always check the answer is correct or not, but it's not mistaken, should be correct. Yep, my M is correct. All right, so we'll just move on because this paper actually is quite easy because a lot of my YouTube students actually asked me to do this paper, so I thought it's very hard, but it's still okay. Okay, so over here they ask you to find the acid symmetry. Acid symmetry, if you don't have any equation, you always take the midpoint. You always take the midpoint of x-intercept. All right, so you have to find your x-intercept over here. Will be negative 1 and 5. So what's the midpoint here? What is the center point here? So negative 5, I will use negative 5. 5 plus negative 1. I will do something like 5 plus negative 1 over 2 to find the midpoint. So the midpoint basically will be 2. So is x equals to 2, isn't it? Because it touched at 2, 0 here. So I will say axis symmetry is x equals to 2. That's all. Okay, so yeah, then equation of the curve in the general form. All right, so in order to do the equation of a curve in general form, so what I will do is, since I have the x coordinate already, maybe I can just use the coordinate to do. So I know x is equals to negative 1 and x equals to 5, right? I do backwards now. X plus 1, x minus 5 equals to 0. And then I expand this one, I will get x squared minus 4x minus 5 equals 0. I guess it's just like this because it's only 1 mark for each. That means this one is only 1 mark, this one is only 1 mark. So I guess it should be very easy. It shouldn't be too difficult. And then I just realized something. I just realized I forget to turn on my aircon. Just give me a few seconds. Okay, I'm back. So, okay, find the range values of x such that fx is the 6 minus 7x minus 3x squared is always positive. So over here, you have to understand what is the meaning for always positive. Right, so the always positive here means the graph itself actually will always above the x-axis. Okay, is the key point here is above the x-axis. The graph might cross over the y-axis, but it doesn't matter because what we care now is above the x-axis, because meaning the curve itself have no intersections with the x-axis. This one actually means b squared minus 4ac less than 0 because there's no root. No root means no x answer. All right, so no root means no x answer. So I will just do this one. So yeah, then I can easily get my range. So of course I have to know what is my ABC. A is not 6. If you write A is 6, then you're definitely wrong. Because A is the number beside the x squared. So A will be negative 3. And B will be negative 7. B is a number beside the x. And C is the only one without x. So I think maybe we couldn't do like this because there's no unknown here. Maybe I won't use this method. Okay, so what I will trying to do here is, since he said always positive, and then there's no unknown here, don't have A, B, C here. So if I substitute into all here, I will just get a number. So I won't use this method. So it's always positive. There's another meaning for always positive, mean fx is bigger than 0. Mean always above the x-axis, mean bigger than 0. So what I will do here, I will just solve the inequality. Bigger than 0, then I move everything to the other side. Is something like this, minus 6. And I will just factorize this one. This is 3x, this is x, and then in order to get 7, I will use 3 and 2. And then this one will be positive, it will be negative. So therefore, if you have the graph like this, I say this is less than. Less than mean you actually get the value on between -3 and 2/3. How I get -3 is from the thing here, all right? So x should be between -3 and 2/3. Right, it's like, just like this. Should be quite simple. All right, so if there's no problem, then I'm going to move on to number 6. It's given that 2 power of 3x equals to 2p. 2 power of y equals to q. All right, and then 2y plus 3x equals to 5 plus 8x. Express p in terms of q. Definitely we need to do something here. Okay, let's see what we can do. So the first equation I copy down first is equals to 2p. Okay, seems nothing much we can do. Okay, maybe I move the 2 to the other side. 2 power of 3x over 2. So p basically equals to 2 power of 3x minus 1. All right, then yeah, I think make p as a subject is not a smart move because we need to have p in terms of q. Okay, 2 power of y equals to. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's just do it first lah. Don't think too much. Just do. Okay, so this is 2 power of y equals to q. So this one, 2 power of y plus multiply 2 power of 3x equals to 5 plus 8x is 2 power of 3x. Isn't it? So yeah, then it's just the substitute. Maybe I think too much just now. This one is just q multiply 2 power of 3x is 2p equals to 5 plus this one is 2 power of 3x also 2p. Right, I just substitute everything here and then my objective is to make p in terms of q. So what I will do it here is maybe this one called 2pq equals to 5 plus 2p. We'll make the p together. 2pq minus 2p equals to 5. Then I'll just factorize out my p because I want to make my p as a subject equals to 2q minus 2 equals to 5. So therefore, my p equals to 5 over 2q minus 2. Done. Right, just like this. Yeah, I thought you have to make x as a subject or something like that. But actually, it's quite direct and quite simple. You just substitute everything you have into it, then you should be able to easily get all the answer. Okay, this one. This question. Log x(h) and log x5. Log x3 equals to h and log x5 equals to k. And express this one in terms of h and k. So you have to know, can 6, 7, 5 divided by how many? 3 and 5. Of course, you can use a try and error method in calculator, but I'm going to teach you some faster and easier methods here. So first thing is I try to divide by 5. See what value I will get here. And I kind of lost my calculator. Yeah, I found it. So I try to divide 5 using the calculator. 75 divided by 5, I get 135. And this number can divide 5 again. So I'm going to divide 5 again. I got 5 and 27. And 27 can divide by 3 because I only want 5 and 3 here, right? So this is 3 and 9. 9 can still divide by 3. All right, so I know that 675 is multiplied by all this number. Okay, so therefore I know I have double of 2 and triple of 3. So therefore, you can double check your calculator using 5 square multiply 3 power of 3. You will get 675. After I know this one, then the whole question will be very easy. I mean, this one should be okay. So maybe I change this one to log 3 also because, oops. I mean, no, it's fine, it's fine. I just do step by step. 675. Right, this one should be 9, and then 5 square multiply with 3 cube. Right, then log tells us that multiply. If we separate them, it should be plus. Right, so 3 power of 3. All right, so in order to substitute the things into there, so what I will do is I try to change everything into the base x. That's mean I will do the change the base x thing. Okay, so I will base x, I will change into the base x. Same thing over here. This one I will change into the base x, and I will change into the base x. And then I always say the largest one means the size of the value. I mean the size of the number is largest. You write on the top. So this one is 5 squared. And then for smallest one, you write at the bottom. This is 9. All right, then I will do the same thing. The largest one, you write on the top. I mean, this one is cube, sorry. And then the smallest one, 9, you write at the bottom. All right, then we're almost done. Of course, we need a few more steps. So this one, of course, 2, you can move in front. And then it will become 2 log x5. What is my log x5? It's k, so this is 2k. All right, and for 9 itself, if you're smart enough, you know 9 basically is 3 square. Isn't it? 9 is 3 square. And square, 2, you can move in front also, right? Log x3 basically equal to h. So this one over 2h. Okay, so same thing. 3, I can move in front. This one is called 3h over 2h. All right, so I'm going to join them together. So I will say 2k plus 3h over 2h. Okay, yeah, just like this. This is our question. Actually, it's not too bad. Just you need to know what you should change, and after you change already, what you will get. Right, so let's move on to number 8. If you have any question, you feel free to stop me. Okay, number 8. AB lies on the straight line, which is perpendicular to the line. All right, so line on the straight line, which is perpendicular to this line. All right, so find the values of P. Okay, it's very interesting. So, what I'm trying to do is I try to change this one into y equals to mx plus c first. So I say 8y equals to negative 2x plus 1. So y basically equals to negative 2 over 8, which is 1 over 4, x plus 1 over 8. Okay, this is 4. All right, so I know the gradient for this line is negative 1 over 4. And the question said that this 2 point is lying on another line. That means I have a perpendicular line here. Okay, one of the line, this line is, the gradient is negative 1 over 4. And then this line, I want to find the gradient. Of course, I know the gradient is 4. How do I know that? I will use m1 multiply m2 equals to negative 1. So my m1 is equals to positive 4. So since I know the gradient is 4, what I will do is I'm trying to use this a and b to form the gradient formula. M equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So my m over here will be 4. My y, I can just say p minus negative 2 over 3 minus p. All right, I just solved this one. I should be able to get something like this. So it will be 12 minus 4p equals to p plus 2. So 5p equals to 10. P equals to 2. All right, it should be very easy. Okay, sure. Later I'll post the links to the group and then for you to download this paper. No worry. Okay, so after I get the P equals to 2, so what I will do is I try to find a midpoint A, B. So I just substitute my P into the coordinate A and B here first. So this is 2, negative 2. So the question now asks me to find a midpoint. So midpoint basically is quite easy. Just x plus x over 2, comma, and then y plus y over 2. Okay, this is how we do the midpoint. So this is 5 over 2, and then this one is 0. Okay, this is the midpoint of AB. yeah, you get 3 marks just like this. Okay, so let me just continue. Okay, a set of 15 number has the variance of 54, and its sum of x squared is 1350, and find the means. Okay, so over here at least I have some information. N basically is 15, and variance basically is 54. Right, so I guess I will use the variance formula to find my mean. So variance formula basically equals to sum of x squared over n minus mean square. All right, you just substitute everything I have. This is 54, and then sum of x squared is 1350 over 15 minus mean square. I will not separate my mean because I just want to find my mean. So my mean square basically equals to 1350 over 50 minus 54. Then I can get my means easily. So yeah, this is 1350 divided by 15 minus 54. So I get 36. And then square, I move to the other side, is just square root. So my mean is just become positive negative 6. Right, so yeah, the question doesn't say anything about positive negative, so I will leave like this. And then the question asks me to find the sum of x. Okay, then this one is a bit troublesome. Then I have to decide, should I take positive or should I take negative? Okay, so maybe I take both. So let's say sum of x. Let me see the marking scheme take positive or negative. Or actually the marking scheme actually take both also. Yeah, it takes positive only. I'm not sure why, but as an MF student, we should have positive and negative. Yeah. Then sum of x equals to 6. Okay, so what I will do is I know not sum of x, I mean mean equals to 6. So sum of x over n equals to mean. So therefore my sum of x is unknown, my n is 15 equals to 6. So my sum of x basically equals to 90. Alright, so if I do it myself without knowing it's positive or negative, actually I will do the negative 6 as well. So my sum of x will actually get negative 90. Yeah, because in this case, the question doesn't tell us exactly they want the positive value or negative value. All right, so, okay, so let me just move on to the next one. Okay, the means of the sets data, 1x, so we have some data here, is y. So that means 1 plus x plus 2x plus 9 plus 10 plus 16 divided by total number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Divided by 6, I will get y. This is exactly what the first sentence says. They say the mean of all this number is y. All right, so I will just solve this one first before I go to the second sentence. This one will be 10, 20, 36 plus 3x. So 36 plus 3x, I mean 3y, x, I mean is x, equals to 6y. All right, I divide 3 for every single one. 12 plus x equals to 2y. Maybe x is just 2y minus 12. I'm going to call this one first equation. Then I continue read the question. If the value of, if each value in the set decrease by 6, the new mean is basically 3 over 4y. So each value divided by 6 is same meaning with mean. This is mean. Same meaning with mean minus 6. Okay, is all value decrease minus 6 is actually same with the mean minus 6. All right, this is something quite important. So you will get a new mean. Right, so what I will do it here is I will try to solve this one to get my y first. So basically, y minus 3 over 4y equals to 6. So 1 over 4y equals to 6, y equals to 24. So x equals to 48 minus 12. X equals to 36. All right, it's very simple. But you have to understand when each of the value minus 6, actually same idea with your mean minus 6. All right. So yeah, if no problem, move on to 11. Okay, diagram 11 show the sectors AOB of a circle with a center O. Given the perimeter of the sector AOB is 24.5. Find the radius of AOB. So this is radius, this is radius, this is radius theta. Why I know this is radius theta? Because this is arc length. S equals to r theta, isn't it? So therefore, I can get my parameter easily. It's just r plus r is 2r plus the r theta. Okay, I got my parameter is 24.5. I mean 24.5. And then I do not know my r. I just leave it there. Maybe I can factorize it out because I need to find r. 2 plus theta. My theta is 0.45. All right, then I can get my r by using 24.5 divided by 2.45. So my r is basically just equals to 10. It's not mistaken. Yeah, 24.5. Yeah, 24.5 divided 2.45 is 10, isn't it? Yeah. So after I get my radius, so I will just move on. Yeah, I can see it start to hang already. The second part asks you to find the area of sector. So after I got my r, I basically will find my area. So area equals to half r squared theta. This one for part B. Yeah. So area equals to half 10 squared theta, 0.45. I mean, yeah, then this one will be 50 multiplied 0.45. Yeah, your area should be 22.5. If this is centimeter, then you will get centimeter square. All right, so yeah, I actually realized it's hanging already, so I will need to do what I always do, which is close and open it again. Okay, so let's move on to question 12. Okay, a curve with a gradient function. So gradient function, you should know this one mean dy dx. If you don't know, please make sure you know it now. So a curve with a gradient function, 3x squared plus bx plus c. Have two turning points. Turning point you should know is either maximum or minimum. Mean dy dx equals to 0. Okay, whenever you see the turning point, mean dy dx equals to 0 at these two coordinates. So something very important here is for coordinate for dy dx, something you have to pay attention is the x value, because you will only use the x value for dy dx. Alright, so what I will do is I trying to substitute the value into it. So that's mean if when x equals to 1 and my dy dx will equals to 0, what will happen is 0 equals to 3 plus b plus c. So I can just leave like this, or want to make one of it as a subject. It doesn't matter. So let me do the second one also. When x equals to -3 and dy dx equals to 0 as well, so I will get 0 equals to -3 squared is 9. This is 27 minus 3b plus c. All right, so maybe I can leave like this lah. First equation, second equation. Then I use the first equation. I mean, you use the second equation minus the first equation. I use the elimination method lah. I'm just a bit lazy here. So I will just make sure they are minus. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 27 minus 3 is 24. Negative this one minus this one is 4b. This is 0. So 4b equals to 24. B equals to 6. All right, then I will sub in here to actually get my A, to get my B, to get my C. All right, so 0 equals to 3 plus 6 plus C. C just equals to -9. All right, so yeah, just that easy. So you will find out in the whole part here, I never use the value of y. So I always tell the student like, y is not so important for dy dx. Why would we get the same answer if we use 1 minus 2? Yeah, definitely you should get the same answer if you use 1 minus 2. This is a common question for most of the simultaneous question. Let's say now I'm trying to use the 1, which is the first equation, minus my second equation. So see whether I can get the same answer or not. So if minus 0 is 0. And 3 minus 27 is -24. B minus this one is positive 4b. So you still get 4b equals to 24. B is still equals to 6. All right, I just want to show you, you will get the same answer no matter you use 2 minus 1 or you use 1 minus 2. Right, so yeah, if you get the idea, then I will just move on to the next part. Okay, so the sixth term of arithmetic, so we have AP here. So sixth term means T6. So T6 is given is equals to 19. So the sum of the fourth term and the fifth term is 29. T4 plus T5 is 29 according to the question. So find the first term and common difference. Yeah, there's there's some simultaneous. We will need to do this one. So okay, let me see. Do we have any faster way, or we have to do the Tn? Because Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1d. Okay, so what we will do it here is we just substitute the thing into it. So 19, T6 equals to A is unknown. This is 6 minus 5 is 5D. So basically T6 is 19. So I will form my first equation like this. Okay, so then I will do the same thing for my second equation. I just do it real quick. So is T4 is A plus 3D. Okay, you should know this one. And T5 is A plus 4D, because n minus 1d equals to 29. All right, then I will just solve this one. This one is 2a plus 7d equals to 29. Then I will use elimination also. I just find elimination faster and easier. I multiply 2 for whole equation here. So it just becomes 38 equals to 2a plus 10d. Why I want to multiply 2? Because I want to make sure both of them have 2a. Then I can use elimination method. All right, then I will just move this equation over this side to minus them. So 2a plus 10d equals to 38. Then I will minus them. I minus them. So 2a minus 2a is 0. This one is negative 3d. This one is negative 9. So d equals to 3. So a is just equals to, then I substitute it back into this equation before minus. This is 19 equals to a plus 5, 3. So a is just equals to 4. Okay, so you get a4d equals to 3, just like this. Okay, first thing is, when it says sum of fourth term and fifth term, it doesn't mean S4 plus S5. Because what's the meaning for S4? S4, you must see the very important word, which is first. You must see the word first. S4 we call sum of first, fourth term. Okay, so if sum of F4 term, so first is a very important, as long as you want to use a formula for Sn. If you never see the word S first, you cannot assume this the fourth term actually is sum of first fourth term. Fourth term just mean T4. Fifth term just mean T5. So sum of fourth term and fifth term mean T4 plus T5. Right, so okay, I guess it's quite easy. So I just move on. Okay. So over here, the third term of GP is 1. So same thing. Third term is T3 equals to 1. So Tn is equals to AR n minus 1. T3 is just AR squared equals to 1. Right? You have to be very familiar with all this. So sum of the first three terms. Okay, do you see the first? So this is S3 equals to 7. If all the terms of the progression are positive, then all of them are positive. All right, so find the first term and a common ratio. So yeah, we have something to work out here. Because for GP, we have two values here. Okay, because we have two values here. We have two formulas here. So we have to figure out which formula to use. So let me see, do I have any more hints here? Sum of the first three terms is 7. Its all value is, the third term is 1. The third term is 1. Okay. It's interesting because, yeah, we have no way to actually get our R is bigger than 1 or less than 1. If even less than 1, we will still get positive. I thought positive is trying to give us hint, but in this case, it's just not. All right, so I will just assume, okay, maybe R is bigger than 1. I don't know. Okay, A equals to, okay, which formula do you like? Choose one of it. So yeah, we just try and see. Okay, we have two formula. If you're not sure, actually we have two formula. This one is R power of n minus 1 of R minus 1. The only difference is this one. For this one, the R is less than 1. For this one, the R is bigger than 1. But then the big problem here is, even in less than 1, it's still considered positive. So the positive word here maybe doesn't help much over here, but we just don't guess, we just do some substitution. So I will just say A equals to 1 over R square, as my first equation. So I'm trying to substitute the thing into here. So A, maybe I choose the second one, equals to R power of 3 minus 1 over R minus 1 equals to 7. Okay, this is based on experience. I don't have any good information for you. Okay, but based on experience, whenever you want to use the sum of infinity, R must less than 1. Then only you can use sum of infinity. If R is bigger than 1, there's no way you can do sum of infinity because the infinity value will be infinity. But if R is less than 1, means your value will become smaller and smaller and smaller until very small, until the value won't affect your final answer, your summation. So therefore you can find the sum of infinity. So in this case, I won't choose this formula because I see the sum of infinity in the second part. I will choose the first formula here. Okay, so let's see. So A bracket 1 minus R power of 3 over 1 minus R equals to 7. Okay, so what I will do next is A is 1 minus R power of 3 equals to 7 minus 7R. So I will substitute my A into here. So this is 1 over R squared, 1 minus R cubed. This equation is just a bit crazy for me. Am I miss up something here? I just don't guess. Okay, let's see. I just love this question so much. Okay, so just multiply the things into both here. So let me bring it here. So I will have 1 over R squared minus R equals to 7 minus 7R. So I will just multiply R squared for every single one, the whole equation, because I do not want my fraction be R squared. So 1 minus R cubed equals to 7 minus 7 R cubed. So I move here, basically I will get 6R cubed equals to 6. So R cubed equals to 1. Okay, so R is equals to 1. Okay, then I guess this is the reason why the question doesn't tell you is bigger than 1 or less than 1. For R, means actually both actually will give you the same answer. The R is just 1. R is just 1 means what? R is just 1 means the value will forever stay the same. This question is just a bit crazy. Okay, let me see. So A is just 1 over 1 square. A is just 1. So that means you will have a progression which is 1, 1, 1, 1 until infinity. So then I will do the sum of infinity. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but let me just finish it. 1 over A over 1 minus R. So this is 1 over 1 minus 1. So it's infinity. So I'm pretty sure I do wrong somewhere. But this question just let me feel that's so interesting. Yeah, the R is half, A is 4. Yes, I do mistake somewhere. Sum of first 3 term, S3, right, is 7. Okay. If all the term of progression are positive, okay. Third term, sum of first terms. Oh, I see. Maybe I see, maybe I don't. Okay, so, okay, substitute in here is 1 over R squared, 1 over R squared. This one is R minus 7. Multiply R squared, 1 minus R cubed. Oh, this one I forget about R squared here. This is a very terrible mistake. All right, so let me just redo it. So here with 7, with 6R cubed minus 7R squared, plus 1 equals to 0. Then I will just simplify here. I'm trying to use 3R and 2R. So, oops, cannot be. I mean 6r squared minus blah 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 blah. Okay, this one will be 6r squared, and then this one will be r, and then this one will be 1 and 1, will be both minus. So r will equals to 1, or r will equals to, I mean r squared equals to 1 over 6. I still got it wrong for such an easier question. Which part actually I do wrong? Okay, let me just redo the whole question again. Okay, let me use other method to do this one. This is GP, right? Yeah, this is GP. Okay, since this is sum of first three terms, so what I want to do, I try to don't use the formula because there's no way I know R. So what I'm trying to do is, first term is A, second term should be AR, third term should be AR squared. Then this is sum of first term, second term, and third term. Then I will get 7. I'm trying to do like this lah. So see what is it. So this is A plus AR, and I have my third term. My third term will be 1 plus 1 equals to 7. So then I know my A plus my AR will equals to 6. So therefore, I know I can actually make A a subject or R a subject, it doesn't matter. So if I make A a subject, 1 plus R equals to 6. So A equals to 6 over 1 plus R. All right, then I will try to substitute in the second equation, which is the third term. Third term is AR squared equals to 1. So I will try to make A a subject, A equals to 1 over R squared. Then I substitute my A into the A here. So 6 over 1 plus R equals to 1 over R squared. Then 6R squared equals to 1 plus R. Then I try to solve this one to get my R. So 6R squared minus R minus 1 equals to 0. Then I'm trying to factorize it. I was trying to use 3R and 2R. This is 1 and 1. This one will be negative positive. This one R equals to 1 over 2. This one R is equals to negative 1 over 3. Because they want always positive, so I will reject this answer. I rejected the first one. I will take the second one. Then I want to find the first term. I just substitute my R back into here. 6 over 1 plus half. So A is just 6 over 3 over 2. So A is just equals to 4. All right, so after you got this one, we do B sum of infinity. I mean, sum of infinity equals to A over 1 minus R. So A minus 1, I will say 4 over 1 minus half. So this is 4 over half. So it just equals to A. This is part B. I guess the second method actually is a lot easier. And I just see the question from Fumi. Yeah, in order to decide which formula to use, we are actually depend on R here. It's not A. If someone tell you it's A less than 1, A is bigger than 1, you don't believe him. He's trying to lie to you. Right? So because it have to be R. Okay, so yeah, so okay, this one maybe it's because we don't have R, so we cannot use any of this formula. So we have to use this simple way to do T1 plus T2 plus T3 equals to 7. So we have to use this method to solve this question. Yeah, I'm actually quite, I myself also thought we can actually use the formula, but then we couldn't get the answer. So yeah, this is the way. All right, so let me move on to question number 15. Okay, the variable x and y are related by the equation by squared equals to ab plus ax. So a straight line graph is obtained by the plotting y squared against x. Okay, given that the gradient of the line is 3, so question tell you m equals to 3. So purpose of this coordinate is trying to tell you c equals to 15. All right, so it's not too bad. In fact, it's quite easy. So what I want to do is I try to change this equation into y equals to mx plus c. Okay, so my y must be y squared, my x must be x only. So what I will do is I will move my b to the other side. This one will be ab divided by b. This one will be ax divided by b. Then I divide b for every single one. All right, then I will try to rearrange it. Y squared equals to a over b x plus a. Isn't it simplified already? We left a at the back here. So this one is exactly my y is the y here, and my x is the x here. So therefore, I know this one itself is gradient. This one itself is my vertical intercept. And in fact, this is 15. So a is 15. It's very obvious. So therefore, a over b is 3. Since a is 15, so 15 over b is 3. So b is just equals to 5. Okay, this is how we actually get our a and b from the graph itself. Okay, so yeah, it's quite easy. Just change the equation into y equals to ms plus c. All right, so number 16. Okay, given the differentiate this one, you will get this one. Okay, hence, find the value. So I say whenever I give you the differentiate part, you don't differentiate first because we see integration here. So what I will do is I trying to use the information we have it here. Okay, so yeah. So this question is actually do like this. You don't need to differentiate or integrate anything yet. Okay, so what I will do is I will copy the whole question here. Because of this word hence. Hence actually means in order to solve this one, we have to use the previous answer. Okay, and then another reason make me know that because you can see you have an x outside here. That means if this is differentiate, this one should be the product rule. But then in integration world, there's no product rule exists. So you cannot do the product rule. So there's no way you can integrate this one directly. So that means you have to use the previous answer to solve it. So I will just copy whatever I have it here. 2x squared minus 1 power 4 equals to 16x. 2x squared minus 1 power 3. So in order to get exactly something like this, I will add the integration symbol for both. And you realize this one is exactly same with this one, isn't it? If I leave the 16 outside, and then they want 0 to 2, I will just add 0 to 2. Okay, then everything will be very easy. I say integrate and ddx, you can simplify. I said many times already, you can simplify, so it's gone. But it's gone already, how about 0 and 2? So 0 and 2 actually is just will become the 0 and 2 at the back here. Okay, so that means you already integrate. It's something like you already integrated. So the 16 here, I will actually move to the other side. So 16, if I throw it to the other side, what happens is it will become 1 over 16. All right, that means the 16 here, I move to the other side, it just become 1 over 16. All right, so if I can solve this part, then I can get the answer for this one, isn't it? This one is actually equal. Since this is equal, then this logic should be correct. So this is 1 over 16. Here it's trying to substitute 2 into here. Is 4 multiplied 2 is 8. 8 minus 1. Wow. 8 minus 1 is 7. So this is 7 power 4. Minus 0 substitute here. 0. Okay, 1 power 4 is 1. Okay, so yeah, let's use calculator. 7 power of 4 minus 1 divided by 16. So you should get the final answer is 150. That's all. Okay, this question, you don't really do about integration and differentiation in this whole question. Even if you see a lot of integration symbol and differentiation symbol. However, there's no integration and differentiation involved in this spatial question. So make sure you understand about this question. I would say it maybe can be AT for SPM student, but yeah, actually I did quite a lot of question like this in O level. Okay, so let me drink some water. Yeah, I brought my own water today. Okay, so let's continue. Question 17. Okay, so the gradient function of the curve passing through the point. Okay, the gradient function of the curve passing through the point 2, 3, negative 1, a is given. So this is dy, dx. I say gradient function is dy, dx. No need to think, you straight away have to understand is dy, dx. All right, so So in passing through the point, I say dy dx, what thing so important here is basically is the x value. All right, but then in this case, there's no maximum or minimum, so I won't substitute the x into dy dx yet. And then the question asks you to find the equation of a curve and the values of a. I say equation of curve. I say in almost all the video is there's only one way to find equation of the curve in your MF, which is you have to differentiate dy dx. Okay, differentiate dy dx is the only way to find the equation of the curve. So whenever you see equation of the curve, don't panic, just integrate dy dx. Okay, so yeah, remember this, please. The exam is just like less than a few weeks. All right, so what I will do here is I will integrate this one. But there's no way I integrate because I say in integration, there's no quotient rule here. So what I will do is I will actually simplify this one. We need to know maximum or minimum, then only sub x. Yeah, most of the time you sub x, unless the question will give you about the gradient. The question might say the gradient function is 3. And then you have to sub x, or you, okay, normally we will sub the x value into the dy dx if we know the dy dx value. If you don't know the dy dx value, normally I won't do that. But anyways, I'm too far from there. Okay, so I'm off topic anyway. So in order to integrate this one, I will just separate the fraction first. Minus 4 over x squared. So this one basically means 3x squared minus 4x negative 2. Okay, I change into this pattern, then only I go to do integration. Because if you straight away integrate this one, there's no way you can straight away do this. Okay, so you always need to simplify it. This is something quite crucial. Then I will just substitute it into here, 3x squared minus 4x power of negative 2. Then I will just start to do integration, 3x power of 3 divided by 3, and then minus 4x power of negative 1 over negative 1 plus c. All right, in order to get c, I will need to have my x and y value. So I will substitute into this equation to find c. So I simplify first. So this one is basically y equals to x cubed plus 4 over x plus c. All right, then I will try to substitute 2 and 3 into here. So 3 is y, x is 2. 4 over 2 plus c. So therefore, this one over here is 2, 8, 10. 10 will be c, will be negative 7. So therefore, my equation is y equals to x cubed plus 4 over x minus 7. Then in order to get the value of a, I just substitute this coordinate into my final answer. Negative 1 is x, a is y. So a equals to negative 1 cubed plus 4 over negative 1 minus 7. So a equals to negative 1 minus 4 minus 7. A itself is just equals to negative 12. Okay, this is how we actually solve this kind of question. So I hope I do answer your question, Filmy. So yeah, normally we will substitute x value into dy dx if we know about dy dx value. Like just now turning point, we know dy dx equals to 0, so then we can substitute the x value into it to actually find the unknown. But in this case, dy dx here do not have any unknown. And then all the x is not the unknown also. So it's not possible they ask you to substitute it into it. All right, so yeah, that one is a bit off topic. Okay, so let's come back to question 18. Okay, so diagram 18 show the bomb exposed in the 4 fragment A, B, C, D, in which each have a momentum represented by a vector. So based on the principle of the physics, sum of all momentum vector is 0 vector. All right, so find the momentum vector for fragment B. Okay, it's quite easy. So that means I know if I B plus, this is 2j plus negative 3i plus j plus I minus 4j should equal to 0, because according to principle of physics, yeah, the momentum should become 0. So what I will do is, I want to find the B, I will just solve the rest. So I will solve the I first. I have negative 3i plus 1i, so it's negative 2i. Then I will solve the j part. J, positive 2j plus 1j is 3j, minus 4j is negative j, equals to 0. So I know my b itself is equals to 2i plus j. Okay, then after I find the fragment b, hence calculate the unit vector in the directions, blah, 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 blah. So I want to find the unit vector. So of course you should know how to find the unit vector. So unit vector of b just equals to vector of b over magnitude of b. Vector of b we have already 2i plus j. And the magnitude of b means the length of the b is 2 square plus 1 square. If you ask me how I get 2 and 1 is the number in front of I and j. Alright, so this one is, this is should be 2 over square root 5i plus 1 over square root 5j. I just separate out the fraction. Okay, there's nothing very special here. How you know it's 0? Because the question says so. It says it's 0 vector. Okay, so it's hang. So I will go into off it and open it again. Okay, so I hope you can understand for me. Okay, so yeah, this one is a bit tough, seriously. I don't know, maybe I'm not smart enough to solve this question. Just now, actually, I struggled a while to actually solve this question. Yeah, so over here, the question tells you R is actually, magnitude of R is 13 units. That means the length over here is 13 units. And the length for this one is 13 units as well, because the question says so. And the question tells you the magnitude of RT is 18 units. That means the length of here will be 18. Okay, now the question wants to find the length. Modulus here means magnitude. Magnitude actually means length. Equals to length. And whenever I say length, actually equals to Pythagoras. Okay, x squared plus y squared. Alright, so yeah, just understand this spatial symbol in vector topic. So now they want to find R plus T. So R plus T, in order to do that, so I trying to duplicate my R. So you just imagine I trying to duplicate this R into here. Exactly same length. Okay, so here is 13, here will be 13. So this is R plus T, that means they want to find this one. What is the distance from here? Or I can draw a full line. They want to find this distance. Okay, so in order to find this distance, yeah, you will need to do something. So after trying and error so many times, I guess this method is easier. Because this is isosceles triangle, so I can separate this angle into half, and I know here will be 9, here will be 9. Right, and then I know since here is 90 degrees and here is 90 degrees, this one over here will be double of it. So if this is x, so the total R plus T here will be 2x. Okay, this is how I find out the logics. So what I will do is, in order to find 1 over x, I will use Pythagoras. Do you see Pythagoras? I want to find here, then it. So Pythagoras, I will use 13 square minus 9 square. Then I will actually get some value here. I will actually get 9.38. So here should be another 9.38. So therefore, the magnitude of R plus T is basically 2 multiplied 9.38. So you should get the answer is 18.76. Okay, this is the way I figure. Maybe you have any smarter way to actually solve this question. Please share with me and please let me know how to do. Because this kind of question is actually quite headache for me. I just not good in this kind of topic. All right, so let me just move on. Okay, so question 20. It's given that cos A is this one, cos B is this one. A is on the reflect angle, B is on the obtuse angle. So in the quadrant thing, please remember this one is acute angle. This is acute. This one will be obtuse angle. And then the last two will be reflect angle. So whenever you see acute angle, you know it falls in the first quadrant. Whenever you see obtuse angle, you know it falls in the second quadrant. Whenever you see reflect angle, you know it falls in the third and fourth quadrant. Okay, so this is something how I remember. So now you might ask me, what is acute angle? So I know it's from 0 to 90 because I remember their quadrant. So obtuse means the angle between 0 to 90. If you ask me what is obtuse angle, then I will tell you obtuse angle is between 90 to 180. And then you ask me what is reflect angle, I'm going to tell you reflect angle is between 180 to 360 because of this diagram. So you please remember this diagram and then it's going to help you a lot. So now I'm going to draw the triangle because this is so obvious it's a triangle question. So I'm going to draw the triangle based on the quadrant given. So A is actually reflect angle. Okay, A will be struggle a bit because reflect actually fall in Q3 and Q4. I want to know which one is it. So I will actually check the value of cos. Cos over here get negative. If you learned about add sugar to coffee before, you know cos actually got positive in the last quadrant. So if cos is negative, it's confirmed A is in the third quadrant because third quadrant cos will get negative. So I will draw a triangle on the third quadrant. I'm going to call the angle is A. Cos is AH. So I'm going to say this is A, this is H. And then where is my negative? I say many times, hypotenuse is always positive, and this is Y, this is X. So you imagine everything before the y-axis negative should be here. Pythagoras are going to tell us this is -5 as well. Of course, you will get 5. Why I will get -5? Because it's below the x-axis. Below the x-axis, you should get negative value. You should remember something like this. So therefore, I work out all the sine and tangent of A. Sine A is equals to -5 over 13. Cos A is given already. I just copy -12 over 13. And tangent A is just equals to 5 over 12. Must put the negative sign? Yes, you have to put the negative. If you have no negative, the whole sine cos tangent thing will be wrong. Okay, then the second thing, B is on the obtuse angle. So now I will draw on the obtuse angle. I draw a triangle on the obtuse angle, which is here. And I'm going to call here B. Okay, sine is OH, opposite over hypotenuse. And then I have to think, if this is y-axis, this is x-axis, is my adjacent positive or negative? This one is before the y-axis, isn't it? So should be -4. And you do not know how to find 4, you have to learn about Pythagoras. So then I will write out all the sine, cos, and tangent. My sine B is given is 3 over 5. My cos B will be -4 over 5. Will be -4 over 5. And my tangent B is actually equals to OA, -3 over 4. All right, after I got all this, then I can easily solve part 1. I mean A. Cosecant A means 1 over sine A. And I just got my sine A is 1 over -5 over 13. So it just equals to -13 over 5. All right, very easy. And then for part B, since there's not enough space, I'm going to write here. This is tangent A minus B. Yeah, you have to refer to your formula. It means tangent A minus tangent B over 1 plus tangent A, tangent B. This is just the formula, and the formula is in your formula list, so you don't worry about this one. So tangent A is 5 over 12. Minus tangent B is -3 over 4. Over 1 plus 5 over 12 and -3 over 4. And the rest of the job you let the calculator do for you. 5 over 12 plus 3 over 4. So you got 7 over 6 for the top here. And then bottom will be 1 plus 5 over 12 multiply with -3 over 4. Okay, so you will get 11 over 16. So 7 over 6 divided by my answer just now. My final answer is 56 over 33. I hope it's correct. This answer is so weird. I mean, yeah, at least I feel it's a bit weird for me. Which question is this? This is question number 20. Okay, question 20. Yep, my real answer is correct. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next one, and it's hang again. 21. So since it hang again, I have to do like usual. I have to close it, and then I have to open it. Now you see some table here. Let me just. Okay, so let's go to question 21. Probability that Adam qualified for the final for 200-meter race is 3/7. Okay, so yeah, Adam, okay, qualified will be 3/7. So I should assume not qualified should be 4/7. And the probability that Amsha qualified, so Amsha, if he qualified, will be 2/3. So I have to assume not qualified will be 1/3. All right, this is my assumption. All right, so find the probability that both of them qualified. That means they ask you to find the probability Adam and Amsha also qualify. Okay, maybe I write some nice a bit. Okay, qualify for Adam and qualify for Amsha. So I just, Adam qualified is just 3/7. Amsha qualified is just 2/3. You just multiply it, you get 2/7. Okay, it's quite easy. Okay, only one of them is qualified. So, okay, so that means is I consider Adam is qualified. Then, I mean, Adam is qualified, then Amsha should not qualify because only one of them. So I plus is Adam is not qualified, then Amsha should qualify. Okay, so yeah, so then I just substitute the value I have. Adam qualified will be 3/7. And then not qualified will be 1/3. Plus, Adam not qualified will be 4/7. And then Amsha is qualified will be 2/3. And then you just solve this one. I mean, this one will be 3/21 plus 8/21. Then you will get something like 11/21. Right, this one is my final answer, 11/21. Okay, I guess it should be correct because this question is quite easy. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Yeah, actually, I also try to, because a lot of students also ask me to discuss about the Kelantan paper, but so far the Kelantan paper don't have the English version. So far they only have Malay version. I'm not so sure how many percent I can understand about Malay. Even I studied ML in Malay last time, but I just like more than 10 years never touched Malay in MF. So yeah, so I on hold about Kelantan paper first. Okay, this one is very hard. I mean, it's quite hard. For me, I think it's very hard. So I think for students might be very hard as well. So you have a hexagon here, and then this one, I guess the question doesn't say is regular hexagon or not. So using the hexagon vertex as the vertex of triangle, that means you have to use all the corner here. So you have to use all this corner. This is what they call a vertex. As the vertex of triangle, so use this corner to form the triangle. So find the number of triangle can be formed. So you want to know actually all these vertices can form how many triangle. I can give you some idea about what is the meaning of triangle. If I use this 3 point, you can see a triangle here. If I use this 3 point, you can see a triangle here. If I use this 3 point, you can see a triangle here. Means there's so many triangles here. Okay, so yeah, there's no way you're actually trying to sketch out because there's more than 100 triangles you can form using the 6 point here. So what I was trying to teach you is about the logics here. Since you have 6 points here, you don't need to care about how it formed the triangle. But something you have to know is, if you have 6 points here, every time you want to form a triangle, you need 3 points. Then you just say, you just do 6C, 3. Mean you have 6 points here. From the hexagon, you need to use 3 points to form the triangle. So then I guess this one is just the answer. Yeah, it's okay. It's only 20 triangle. Just now I said more than 100. Okay, that one is wrong guessing. Okay, so yeah, you can form a 20 triangle if you draw it by yourself. You can try to work it out. It should be 20. All right. Okay, then the second part. A and B are two vertex. So that means now they fixed already the triangle. Two of the vertex must be A and B. So that means another vertex for your triangle can be either go to F, A, D, or C. That means if go to D, then your triangle will look like this. Okay, so if go to C, then your triangle will look like this. Isn't it? So they say AB is a vertex. Then they actually are two vertex, and then they ask you to find the number of triangles you can form. So only 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is just 4 way. You just another four triangle you can form, because there's no other way, because already fixed 2 points already. So the last point is must use F, E, D, or C. So you only can use 4 of this. So the second answer B is just a 4. Okay, so A is just 20. Okay, so yeah, this question why is quite KBAT, because at the beginning I try to think it until like super hard, but at the end I find out actually if you understand, then it should be quite okay. Okay, this question actually I see somewhere. I'm not sure. Maybe some student asked me before, or maybe it's same with some other stage try paper. I'm not sure, but anyways, let's have a look at this question. Diagram 23 show the arrangement of the photo section for the school football team. Okay, so the liner consists of headmaster, head coach. When I say like this, means one headmaster and one head coach. Okay, and 2 assistant coach and 3 team officer staff. So total will be 3, 2, 6, 7. Total will be 7 people. All right, so find the number of possible arrangement. When you see arrangement, you know you have to use NPR. All right. On the front line can be formed if headmaster must at the 1 position. There's been a headmaster must sit on the middle. So if headmaster must sit on the middle and the head coach must sit beside the headmaster. All right. So I have 7 seats here. Okay, so the headmaster confirmed already is sitting over here. This is headmaster. Right, so the head coach, I'm going to use more H, okay? Head coach must be sit beside the headmaster. So it's either sit here or sit here. Right, so it's either one. Okay, so let's see. So for head coach, I would say for this one is 2 way. He can either sit here or he sit here, isn't it? So it's 2 way. Okay, so if I let him sit on the right hand side of the headmaster, then you still have how many players haven't sit yet? 1. You still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them can actually simply sit. They can simply sit wherever they like. So it will be 5 factorial. And then the head coach have to sit beside the headmaster, one of it, isn't it? So it's 2P1 or you just multiply 2. Okay, this is how we actually solve this one. So it'll be 240. Okay, this is 240 way to actually arrange this one. Okay, so, okay, for the second part, part B. 2 of the assistant coach must sit at 7 and 4. All right, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so assistant coach, you have 2 assistant coach here, isn't it? Yep, correct. So 2 assistant coach here, assistant coach must sit on this position. They say must sit on 7 and 4. So therefore, these 2 assistant coach, both of them actually can switch place, right? So yeah, there will be 2 for them. Okay, both of them can switch place, so have a 2 way here. That means AC1 can sit at the AC2 place, AC2 can sit on the AC1 place. All right, and then you will have the 5 people on the middle that can randomly sit, right? Multiply 5 factorial. So it's 240 also. Yep, both also will give you 240. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to 24. Okay, so yeah, this kind of question is my favorite because it's super easy. It's sort of bonus mark. So I say all plus together must equals to 1. All right, so I'm going to plus together to get my h. So therefore, I will say 4 over 27 plus 13 over 27 plus h over 27 plus 1 over 27 should equals to 1 because this is probability. All right, so yeah, bottom is over 27. This is 17, 18, 18 plus h equals to 1. So 18 plus h equals to 27. H is just equals to 9. All right, it's very easy. Okay, then they want the probability is bigger or equals to 2. That means it's probability x equals to 2 plus the probability x equals to 3. 2 and 3, 2 and 3 mean plus together. So equals to 2 is what? H is 9, right? So this is 9 over 27 plus with 1 over 27. So it should be equals to 10 over 27. So simplify, cannot simplify. So this is final answer. Right. This is considered very easy bonus mark question. And we go to the last question. So I'm going to do the one last time, close and open. Okay, so over here, okay, for this question, okay, the mass of the worker, normally the first sentence I always assume is an x. So assume I let x become the mass of the worker. Okay, have a normal distribution. So the mean is given is 62, and variance I always say is not important. We change to standard deviation. So it's square root of variance. So it's equal to 20. All right, so okay, the mass of the worker, if the z score is 0.3, so that means they want to find x, because I said x is the mass of the worker. So I know z equals to x minus mean over standard deviation. So I just substitute my value. Z is 0.3, x is the unknown, mean is 62, standard deviation is 20. And I just solve this one, I can get my x. So I get 0.3 multiply 20 plus 62. So my x should be 68. Right, it's quite easy. So, and then the percentage of the worker have the mass. Okay, mass is greater than, so mass is x, right? X is greater than 58, and this is percentage is same with probability. So I'm going to find the probability first. So probability, the first thing is we have to change into z. So if I change to the z, this is x value, right? So x minus mean over standard deviation. So therefore, z is bigger than 58 minus 62 divided by 20. Negative 0.2. Then we have some trouble because it's negative here. So if this is negative, we need to draw out the bell-shaped diagram. And negative, I just randomly draw one line on the negative. I call it negative 0.2. This line is I just randomly draw, because a lot of students might think I have some specific way to measure it. No, this line I just draw it randomly. Okay. So bigger means go in this direction. So I'm going to shade this direction. So I want to find this part. This part already more than 0.5. It's not possible to find because my table maximum is 0.5. But I know I can use the total to minus this part, the green color part. So I will use total, which is 1, to minus the green color. Then I can get the blue color, isn't it? So therefore, I said the whole thing equals to 1 minus probability. What is the blue color one called? Z is going this direction, means what? Less than negative 0.2. And I say many times, whenever you see less and negative together, you can change to bigger than 0.2. Then you just use your table to actually find what is 0.2. Let me take my table. Okay, so 0.2 is 0.4207. Then you can easily get your final answer should be 39750. Yep, should be this one. Okay. I guess this paper is quite easy if because okay, let me just stop the screen recording first, then only I chat with all of you because yeah, I stop it first. Okay, I stop the screen recording. Okay, then I will stop the screen sharing. Yeah, I guess that's all for today. Because we just been through the Quadratic paper and MRSM paper and Malacca paper 2, all of these very difficult papers. So you will find out actually this paper is quite easy. Exactly, this is what I think after I go through the paper. Yeah, I just not sure why actually they actually say this paper is hard. But yeah, you're most welcome. I just at least someone join me for discussion. It's better than I actually discuss it myself. Yeah. So yes, so I guess this video will upload to the YouTube within 30 minutes. So yeah, and then because some students actually ask me why actually after the video automatic upload to YouTube, I want to upload again because I just find out the YouTube one is quite laggy. So therefore I actually do a screen recording and then I will upload the same video again. This is the reason why you always see I upload it again. And yes, I think so. Yeah, for the Sunday students, sometimes they just didn't show up. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm sincerely thanks all of you for participating this virtual class. I hope this discussion at least will give you more ideas because SPM just less than 2 weeks. No. That one is O level. I think SPM is less than 1 month, isn't it? Yeah, because SPM MF is in November something. Yeah, so anyways, just do not want to, it's November 7th. Okay, so yeah, SPM will be November 7th. When will we have a live again? Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will have the live until the first week of November. So the first week of the November will be the last class. I mean, first week of the November will be my last 3 class. Yes. Yeah, I don't think the SPM paper will like the MRSM paper. The MRSM paper is really quite hard. But I guess you should expect you have the KPAT question because this is the standard right now. So yeah, you have no choice. So yeah, just do your best, do more revision, and I will see you guys on next Friday. I mean, for those who participate in my virtual class. Yeah, next Friday we will actually continue our MRSM paper 2. Yeah, for MF, and for math we'll go to MRSM paper 2 or so on next Saturday, 8 to 10 p.m. or so. But most of the time I start at 8:30 because I just finished my class, I rush for my dinner and all that lah. Okay, yeah, I will need to end this class and hope you guys enjoy the class and see you guys soon. Bye bye.